Morning VC, George back with another recent finds video, maybe about 6 records. It's a wee bit cooler today, it's heating up, been out for my shopping and played golf yesterday, it was lovely, and day to day here you never know how to dress, even in the summer. So we have a beautiful day one day, cloudy, really windy near the coast here next, so always take a jumper with you. Okay, so maybe about 6 months ago or so, it's probably longer, I watched a video, but I was going to get into reel-to-reel, and I did dabble in it, and I started watching loads of videos on reel-to-reel, and caught this guy, Anna Dialogue, an American guy in Italy. If you're not, you should watch some of his videos. And caught this one on 35mm tape, used for recording records, and so got my interest up, didn't it? And so I logged onto eBay and I filed a few albums that I may buy or may not buy. Now Analog Dialogue, watch his video, he'll tell you the whole history of these things. I can't remember really, but it perked my interest anyway, that there was better sound and quality. It was only used for classical music and living voice, living presence stereo, Mercury Living Presence, done quite a few of them. There was other labels that done them too. Now Analog Productions do some reissues using this, similar albums, and but they're not from the 35mm tape, because these tapes are done now, I think, so they were transferred from 35, the newer ones, to normal size tape, which is what, 1/2 inch or so. And so speaking to Bradley a few weeks ago, and he's become aware of them, and we had a wee chat, and I went on again. Anyway, this album cost me £1. You heard it in the intro. I'll not butcher all these names, you can read them, but this is Byron Janis. And basically it's Mercury Living Presence went to Russia to record in this famous hall, Moscow Conservatory, great hall. And he does 2 piano concertos on this album. Sound quality is fantastic. I got this for £1, I think. And I think it was £7 in postage. Right, so I went down to my local, it's an antiques market, maybe 40 minutes away, and I had a brush through his albums, and there was none with a 35mm, and I came back, because you don't know what you're buying classically, and I can't be bothered picking up albums now, even cheap for £2 or £3. I'd picked up maybe 4 rock records, put them aside, and I was going to take them, and you know what, play the ones and put them in the collection, and it's just taking up room. So anyway, if you can find these, they're great quality, great sound quality. This sounds fantastic on the system. Say it cost me £1, maybe £8 once the postage was in there, but I may buy some more, I may not. Probably will. Check it out. And then still back on my Blue Note classic series is 79 to 81. Picked up this one album. This is Grant Green, Solid. It's on the UK issue. It's on the Blue Note 70s label. Fantastic album. I think Japanese released, there's about 3 different copies of this. Japanese released it in, so this was 79, Japanese released it in 81 with a different cover, then Music Matters Jazz, done about 3 issues. But they're all pretty expensive and hard to come by. This is a solid album. It's called Solid, and it's a solid album. Recorded in 1964 at Rudy Van Gelder's. And why this one was never released in general, well, it was general, but at the time, Grant Green guitar, fantastic. Joe Henderson, tenor sax. James Spaulding, alto sax. McCoy Tyner on piano. Bob Crenshaw on bass, and Elvin Jones on drums. It's a brilliant album. I'm sure you pick them up in bargain bins and in America cheaply. There was a sticker on here. It was like, at one time it was in a bin here for like £2.21 or something, you know, and then, was it this one? There was another label for £7 odds. I mean, this cost me £30. Including the postage. But there's not many kicking about. There was maybe an American copy on Discogs for about £80, a nice copy, so this is good enough. Fantastic album, Grant Green, solid. Definitely worth a look out. And the rest are all fairly new, the next 4. It's maybe Bebop Deluxe, Ex-Victim from 1974. Next off, filling in my Miles Davis again. Miles Davis, My Funny Valentine in concert, I think from 1963, 64. Great live gig. And we've got Miles Davis obviously on trumpet, George Coleman on tenor sax. Herbie Hancock plays fantastic piano on this, Ron Carter bass, and Tony Williams on drums. Fantastic live concert, 5 tracks. My Funny Valentine, All of You, Stella by Starlight, all blues, and I Thought About You. Just a fantastic live album on the Mo-Fi 3937. Any of these I pick up, have all been in the 3000s. Anyway, My Funny Valentine, Miles Davis. Next off we have John Coltrane, new release of My Favourite Things, My Funny Valentine. My Favourite Things, this is another anniversary LP, 60th anniversary this. So to get a bit sick of all these anniversary albums. So this is a double album. And they're doing, that's the stereo issue, 2 albums, and they're doing a mono which remains blank, 60 years, original mono stereo remastered. I think they're done by Kevin Gray. Yep. Nice wee poster to frame. And you get a booklet, and this is real good, absolute fantastic value for £40. Do I need a stereo and a mono? No. One would do me, but it's actually so cheap for a analog issue, all analog issue. This cost £40 here. I think that was with postage, but that's the cheapest I've seen it. Yeah, I've got a copy in my box set, and the LP's damaged in the first few grooves, so I'll always jump it on. £40 for 2 LPs. I think it's only $30 in the States. That's unbelievable. This is £45 here, which is, I don't know, about $60 probably. But it's great value for £40 if you pick it up in the UK here. Fantastic album, and I'll just give a wee snip. So two more, and staying on the John Coltrane. This should have been here about a month ago, I think, and it's part of the Verve 60th anniversary again. 60th anniversary. She's on there. This is Analog Productions series that they're doing for Verve, some Impulse, some on Verve, and a couple of different other labels they're doing, roughly one a month. I'm really only collecting the Impulse ones. This is John Coltrane and Johnny Hartman from 1963, I believe, something like that. Johnny Hartman's a vocalist, great voice. So John Coltrane tenor sax, McCoy Tyner piano, Jimmy Garrison bass, and Elvin Jones on drums. What a crooner Johnny Hartman is. Great vocalist, great Sunday music. I'll play at the end of this video if you want a wee clip. Have the album in a box set already, but again, this is an all analog for £35. These are fantastic value, absolutely fantastic value. So I think I'm glad to add a nice new shiny all analog copy. Yeah, 63. So which came out this month here was Duke Ellington and meets Coleman Hawkins is from a 63 too. So this is more a bigger band on this one. Ray Nance on cornet and violin, Lawrence Brown on trombone. The specs is £1.6. Specs don't work 6. Johnny Hodges on alto sax, Harry Carney baritone sax and bass clarinet, Coleman Hawkins tenor sax, the Duke on piano, Aaron Bell on bass, and Sam Woodward on drums. And it's a bigger sound. It's a big band sound. Not for everybody. I mean, it's still a medium-sized band, but there's better Duke Ellington albums out there. This is the first time these two guys ever recorded together with each other. Again, the sound quality is fantastic. Nice album. Okie doke, that's it. Have a good Sunday. Catch you later. Bye then.
They say falling in love is wonderful. So wonderful. So they say. The thing that's known as romance is wonderful, so wonderful, so they tell me. I can't recall